I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Good morning from WSFM.
I'm Maddie.
And I'm Mikey.
The Manchester High School National Honor Society will be celebrating Scholastic Week this week. Today, students selected for Outstanding Character will receive character badges. Thursday, leadership badges will be distributed, again, based on teachers' nominations. Finally, on Friday, MHS will hold an assembly ceremony highlighting outstanding scholarship and honoring all new inductees for this year's MHS class. We will be on the assembly schedule Friday, November 13th.
Attention students. Plans are now coming together for the MHS Drama Club's spring musical, Seussical the Musical. If you are interested in cast or crew, but you were unable to make Tuesday's drama club meeting, please talk to Mr. Elder for details. There is a required parent information meeting being held tonight, Wednesday, November 11th, at 7 p.m. virtually. Remember, even if you've never been in drama club before, you can join. We have a little something for everyone, on and off the stage. We'd love to have you check it out. If you have any questions, please talk to Mr. Elder. Thanks.
Anyone interested in wrestling, open mats begin this week, today through Friday from 3 to 4:30 p.m. in the high school wrestling room.
For all football cheerleaders, please turn in all your uniform items, either Friday in the main office or Saturday morning in the gym by 8:30 a.m. Any student interested in trying out for the MHS basketball cheer team, there will be tryouts on Saturday, November 14th at 9 a.m. Sign-ups were Tuesday, so see Mrs. Miller with any questions.
Attention seniors! Tomorrow, Thursday, November 12th, Carmen Studios will be at MHS taking pictures from 9 until 11 a.m. If you did not get your picture taken yet, please do so then. If you want your senior picture retaken, the cost is $10.
2 rings were found in the 300 hallway at the end of last week. If you think they might be yours, please see Mrs. Daly in the back office.
The cafeteria will be holding a contest starting Monday and ending Thursday next week. All you have to do is purchase your free breakfast and put your name on a ticket. The winner will be drawn on Thursday, November 19th after school. The winner will receive an I Put Chipotle Ranch on my Chipotle Ranch t-shirt from Mrs. Jividen. See you at breakfast.
Today's lunch is Bosco sticks with marinara, broccoli florets, baby carrots, and choice of fruit. Tomorrow's breakfast is chocolate-filled crescent, choice of fruit, juice, and milk.
Please stand by for a special Veterans Day presentation.
In honor of Veterans Day, we'd like everyone to spend a few minutes watching this video that was produced by the Maps Museum in Green, which many of you have visited. In the video, volunteers at the museum share their heartfelt stories about why it's so important to recognize, honor, and show appreciation for all of those who have served and protected our freedoms. You may even know some of these people. Take their words to heart, and we encourage you to say thanks to anyone you know or have in your family that has served our country. Please enjoy.
Maps Air Museum volunteers restore and display historic airplanes. Their goal is to educate the public on the history of aviation and its impact on our world. On November the 11th each year, the members of the museum, along with the rest of America, pause to remember individuals who have served in the military. These individuals, called veterans, are all around you. You probably interact with veterans every day. They might be a teacher, the checkout lady at the grocery store, the mechanic who works on the family car, a government official, or even a close relative. The thing they all have in common is their willingness to serve, their belief that when the United States needed them, it was their duty to answer the call. That is why the volunteers at Maps Air Museum feel Veterans Day is important.
Well, who doesn't think we should honor the vets? In my family, we lost my mother's brother, and he died for this country, and thousands and thousands of others like him. And I just think we should honor them. We should set aside not only one day, but try to keep them in mind all the time.
That's one of the greatest days in our country. It's what keeps our country going. It's the veterans that make our lives what they should be.
Veterans Day is very, very special to me. I'm a Navy brat and an Army mom. My dad was a navigator on a cruiser in the Pacific during World War II and retired a commander. And my son is in the Army. Well, he just retired from the Army, and he was in the first Gulf War and again in Afghanistan. So Veterans Day means so much to me, and the only thing I regret is that I didn't join the military too.
I think it's a great day to, a day to honor all veterans from the beginning of the country back, It's important to remember those who've served.
Well, I think it's important to honor the veterans. I mean, so many of them put their lives on the line for us, and it's just important to not forget them as they get older. There's a lot of them come back and out of service, and people kind of mistreat them, and they may have some injuries or scars from in the service, and I think we need to honor them because they're pretty important people.
I think of my husband being over in Vietnam and my daughter being born when he was away. And I think Veterans Day, it's important to acknowledge our veterans and keep in touch with them and their feelings.
Whenever I see a veteran, even though I am one, I see a veteran with a hat on, I will walk up to them, I will stand at attention, and I'll say, "Sir," and then I salute. Or I say, "Ma'am," if it's a lady. And I salute, and they salute back. I get some of the neatest reactions. I was in Florida at an air show, and there was a veteran sitting up in the stands, way up in the stands, and I stood down below and I yelled at him, "Sir!" Snapped to attention, saluted. My God, he stood up and saluted me back with a big grin on his face. So I like to celebrate veterans, even though I am one, but I celebrate other veterans because they did one hell of a job over the last 100 years or so. So it's kind of emotional that day for all of us. Well, it's important because a lot of people don't understand the sacrifice that was made by a lot of men and young boys, as a matter of fact.
We wouldn't be here without the veterans that gave some gave all gave some, but we wouldn't be here if not for their diligence and thoughts of protecting ourselves.
I think it's one of the greatest holidays you could ever have to honor the people that put their lives on the line for our freedom and the freedom we enjoy today and hopefully continue to enjoy for years to come.
Important to me because so many young men and women gave up their lives so that we could have freedom today.
It honors the soldiers who have fought and died for our freedoms and to protect our Constitution, our Declaration of Independence, and our Bill of Rights.
Veterans Day is to honor the veterans who made the sacrifices that allow us and our children, our grandchildren to stay free.
Veterans Day is important to me, but I feel like it's more important for those family members who've lost someone or are dealing with the consequences of war or battles or injuries. So since I did not serve in a battle or wartime, I feel like I'm celebrating it more for them.
I grew up in the Second World War, and all my uncles were in. I had 3 of them in the Pacific Theater and 2 in the European, plus an aunt that was a WAC. So the whole family was off to war.
Now, Veteran Day to me means that we don't have our freedom if we didn't have our veterans to take care of us when we need them the most.
Veterans Day for me is the day that I spend some time remembering all the soldiers that I served with, under, or for throughout my 23 Army career. Very infrequently do we get the opportunity to think about those folks again, although I do keep track of them on Facebook.
But it's a day of memories. That's for me.
Veterans Day is when we recognize everyone who served in our military, because veterans are one of the pillars that hold up what Americans cherish the most, our freedom.